Hey guys, welcome back to Auto Repair guys. Thank you guys for watching and subscribing to the channel. Today will be super helpful video to any of you having a BMW F10 F11, that generation here from year 2010 to year 2018. If you have one of those, and if you need to remove or replace passenger seats, stay with us. We'll explain how to do that safely, what you need to do, what procedures you need to apply. We'll talk about that, but also we'll have a video how to install massaging, heated and ventilated seats on BMW F10 F11. If you want to see, the video will be on the channel, but let's go ahead and start by removing the passenger seat now. So before we guys continue, let us tell you a little bit about us. Every single car we get here at the garage, we try to take it completely apart and make at least 200 to 300 free repair videos and show you how to fix pretty much anything from transmissions, engines to interior bodywork, fuses, relays, also engine codes, transmission codes, all that stuff. Why we do that? Because our mission at the shop is to save you as much money as we can. All we need in return, please subscribe to the channel, like the video guys. We have more than 12,000 free repair videos on our YouTube channels that can save you thousands of dollars in future repairs. Hopefully they will be helpful. Please subscribe. So guys, for the passenger seat now, if you need to remove it, there is a trick. Now let us show you something quickly guys, so okay, you don't mess it up. Now here, if you scoot, okay, let me get the sunshade out quick out of the way. If we scoot to the front, okay, and we lift the seat up, all the way up, check this thing out, make sure you don't hit the ceiling. Okay, perfect. Here guys, okay, what we're going to do now, we're going to disconnect the belt because it's installed on the seat. Most people will try to remove that trim piece, but it hits here, so you will have really hard time, and those things, they tend to crack and break when you try to remove them guys. But the trick now is if you come to the back seat, okay, let me show you here, let me get the camera quick. We install it so we can see clearly. But if you come to the belt, we're going to go ahead, install it, okay, right there. Now that belt guys, if you check that bolt, there is a trick about it, but if you check that bolt right here, okay, I'm talking about this bolt right there, you see, that's the seat belt bolt. With the Torx 50 star looking bit, that looks like this one, we're going to remove it, so we're going to get the bolt tight. And once we get it tight, okay, we're going to use the impact so we can do it a little bit faster. Now here, that's what gets a little bit tricky, right? That belt doesn't come off, it's stuck. But if you lift it up, you grab it and you lift it up in an angle, okay, you grab and you lift like this one, because there is like two hooks, one here, one on this side, so we need to lift it up, and when you lift it up, it slides out. Okay, let me show you now. That belt guys is going to come out just like this one, so it's disconnected. This one was a piece of cake. Now let's go ahead and remove the bolts in the back too. That's what we're going to do next. We have two bolts since we're in the back, and these two bolts guys are with the same Torx 50. Sometimes those could be a little bit hard to unscrew. Okay, let's see if we can move the seat to the front a little bit, if we're going to gain a little bit of room. Okay, perfect, just like this one. Now I'm going to go ahead and remove that bolt here too. Okay, they're a little bit tight. I want to see if we will be able to actually use the little impact. One is out, second one is about to come out. Perfect, so we are done here. Next we need to go to the front, and to the front what we need to do now, make sure the car battery is still connected. You know, the seat has an airbag system and stuff, so we'll recommend to be qualified and certified to work on those things. But now guys, here we're going to go ahead, scoot all the way to the back so we can get to the front bolts. Okay, now I need to put the seat down a little bit too. so we have the room to access the bolts. Okay, now that cover here, if you look at it, there is one clip that you press right there down, and then you can slide the cover out to be able to get to that bolt. Perfect. On the other side we don't have one, just on the outside piece. Here we're going to go ahead and pre-loosen that bolt now. Okay, this one came loose. Now we're going to do that one. This one is loose as well. We're going to get the impact and remove this. Perfect, one is out. Second one out. Now I need to raise the seat up. You don't need to. I'm gonna center it too, because what we'll be doing actually, we'll be installing massaging and heated seats, but I need to use my bottom trim. So in order to be able to access it, I'm going to lift the whole seat up, because okay, that trim here will need to be removed later on the bottom. Okay, and it's all the way up, just like this one. So here guys, okay, what we're going to do now, we're going to pull that cover out. Okay, that's the trunk cover. It needs to come out, and here now you might have two nuts, plastic nuts. We specifically do not have those, and we need to disconnect the car battery. It really matters which way you disconnect it now, but first you do the negative, and it's very important to know which battery terminal to reconnect first, otherwise you can do quite a bit of damage, guys. And here, two modules and computers, how we know we've done that in the past. So now we're going to disconnect the negative. Okay, make sure it doesn't touch. We'll recommend to put a quarter or something. And we're going to disconnect the positive here, okay, as well. Okay, this one's coming out. Now you might need to be able to lift these things up to be able to disconnect it. Okay, let me just put something here so it doesn't touch, and we are ready to continue, guys. So now we're going to get the seat lifted to the back. Okay, careful, slowly. Quite a bit of treasures here, and quite a bit of coffee, even some moldy coffee that we need to remove, guys. Here we need to go ahead and disconnect the seat now. Okay, it will be right here, so you wonder how. Now that piece on the front, okay, it needs to come off. Okay, right there. That piece will need to be disconnected, so hold like this one right there. Okay, let's see if we can move it a little bit. Okay, perfect. I want to see how it snaps here. Okay, like that one. And on this side too, we should have a clip here. It got stuck. Okay, and we lift it up. You can see like this one. Now you press here. You need to make sure that the car battery is disconnected for at least 1 hour, so airbag systems can discharge, and then you can continue. Press here, slide that thing over, pull. Now we have one holder here. It came out, and now guys, okay, practically we're ready to continue. So now the seat, okay, it needs to be grabbed. Very careful not to scratch your interior. And the passenger seat, guys, is out of here. Okay, you can see it just like that. So that's how you guys remove the passenger seat on BMW F10 F11. So guys, the seat came out, you can see completely. Now if you want to see how to install the massaging, cooling, ventilated, heated seats, we'll have a video how to do that on the channel, step by step, how to program it. That will be the time to clean everything here, because it's quite a bit of a mess, guys. So clean your carpets, okay, inspect your subwoofer cover, make sure it's not poured up, because it will not work correctly. Sometimes people will spill coffees and stuff, and it will mess up the subwoofer, so that will be the time to clean everything really good. But make sure you remove the subwoofer cover and don't get the subwoofer wet because it will quit. Hopefully the video will be helpful. Thank you for watching, see you next time.